What up, YouTube? So today is going to be part 6 of the Honda Civic k24a2 swap. And today it's time to start finishing everything up. We got to get to the power steering. We got to get to the fan for the condenser. We got our new half shaft. So this is the one that came off a 6-speed for sure. It says 6MN. And then this one, the one that didn't work, it says 6MJ. So I wonder if that's maybe the difference. We'll see right now. I'm gonna get installing that in the axles also. And then we just gotta run the new the lines from the power steering to the cooler. We got to get to the throttle cable. I don't know if we got the new one yet. Maybe this one will work. Unfortunately, it's not like the K2 one, because the K2 one usually has like this you could take off and spin around, but I'm not sure if you can do that on this one. So hopefully we got the bracket, we can get that going. Pretty much just finishing up everything that we need to do. We got to get to the AC wiring as well, so I'm gonna show you guys how to wire up that. We got to bleed the clutch line. And then we got to get to our brake booster. Pretty much connect that. Right now I'm pretty much just going to start jacking up the car and start getting to the driver's side axle. And then once we get to the other side, we'll see how that works out for the half shaft and everything. So I'm going to start getting to the axles and then we'll come back. Alright, so we got our axles in, and these are pretty much just base axles for my RSX, not the Type S version. The Type S has a 36 millimeter. Unless you're like 5 lug or you've converted your hubs to 36, just use the base ones. They bolt right up to the stock hubs. The other half shaft that I brought worked perfect, so I'm guessing the one that was supplied was the automatic one, because this one just slipped right in perfect. The other one didn't even want to actually go into the actual differential, so that's most likely the wrong one, and that will be 6MJ. So alright, so I pretty much got the suspension bolted up. Next thing I'm gonna start doing is just putting the wheels back on, and then we can get to probably put the fan on the condenser. So I'm gonna have to take this back off and take it apart, get the condenser on here. We can start wiring up the radiator. So I gotta find that. So we'll run this is gonna run to this side, and then the one over here is gonna run to this other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and start getting that ready and knocked out, and then we'll come back and see what we're gonna do next. Alright, so we're back now, and I did all the wiring. I had to take the condenser out. It's kind of a pain to get this fan in here with the condenser. It's super tight in here, as you guys can see, but I got it in there, and I got all the wires swapped over. So I got the fan all the way over here, and then I took the condenser fan wiring, put it over here, extended the AC compressor wire from that side as well, and then my pressure switch I extended because it's going to go right here. You can see that. So I still got to get a pressure switch for that. Other than that, I got the power steering line. So this is how the hybrid racing kit comes. It comes with a line that goes pretty much from here all the way to the reserve. I tried to use their reserve. This line literally, I mean, my hand got cut up just trying to put the line on. It didn't want to go on, so I used a factory one. I'm gonna use the factory bracket probably because this one's too big as well. So we also have the line from return goes all the way to the cooler, and then the cooler goes to the reserve, and then you got the high pressure line going to the pump, and then that one's blocked off. So that's pretty much ready. I'm gonna drill the hole for the radiator bracket right now, and then I'll finish tighten up the hoses. I swapped out the knock sensor since these harnesses come with the RSX Type S style, and the TSX one is different. It comes with like a smaller plug one, which comes on like the base EP3s and everything. So oh, also the belt. All right, so the belt I used was just an accurate RSX Type S belt. It worked perfectly, good tension and everything, so that's good. I thought I was gonna have to figure out a couple sizes on belts, so just a regular 02 to 06 RSX Type S belt is what I used to have AC power steering with this smaller pulley. If you want to check out the last video, you can see the part number I got. It's actually from Europe, so I don't think they make them out here anymore, so you will have to get that shipped from out here. See, other than that, I think right now I'm gonna start getting to the wiring for the AC as far as from the inside. So I have to ground, power a couple wires. I'll figure out those wires right now. We'll go ahead and drill this to get the radiator in there, tighten up the hoses, and then we also need to figure out our brake booster, and then we gotta finish tighten up these two lines, and then I can start putting back the bumper and everything as far as that. And probably pretty much in this video there's a couple more things, but that's pretty much going to be it for today. The throttle cable still didn't work, so I'm gonna have to figure out which one it is. Hopefully this is the hybrid racing one. It's supposed to work with this, but it's just too short or either too long when I use different brackets, so I'll definitely let you guys know which one I use for that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start knocking out this bumper, putting the radiator bracket on, and then get to finishing up I'm gonna get this actually other bracket on here as well, so that'll sit a lot better. And also I'm gonna bleed the clutch, so got a couple things we're gonna do. I'm gonna start knocking those out, then we'll come back and finish up this video. Alright, so let's get to the final AC part. So pretty much what hybrid racing said is take off this red and black wire off of the A plug, I believe, and that's gonna go to E18. So they give you a wire to pin it in right there. So E18 is where that yellow wire is coming from, and then the other wire is this blue and red wire, which taps into the B plug on the RSX harness, which is B9, and then this other one is just tapped for B10. That's the charge harness. I just did that one as well. That's pretty much it. And then once we get the car started, I'll show you guys with the K-Pro Manager. We have to get that dialed in as well, because you have to use the VTEC pressure switch. But yeah, everything's pretty much in right now. Still got a little more things to do. Like I said, if you guys want to run power steering, this is just a Type S belt, stock. Works perfectly fine with the K24. And that's because this is a smaller pulley. Watch the last video if you want to see the part number and everything on that. Next video, we'll pretty much just going over little stuff that we need to do to finish this car up. The throttle body's hitting the plate right now, this adapter plate, so probably just going to go stock on this. The shifter shim, we have to do that on the inside because it's too thick. And just a couple more things. Hopefully next video we can get this car driving and everything. So if you haven't, like, share, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think. I'll see you on the next video.